show you how. Welcome to the FYG Reversal Spray, available on the World Wide Web. We have two different size options. We have an easy all-in-one kit, comes in a 4-ounce bottle, roughly $30 to $40 less than other competitors. And for those of you who have larger projects, we have a special package for you as well. Up to 16 ounces of our premium blend. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. From the cannabis community, for the cannabis community. Fuck your garden.
What up, Earth? Oh, we got a hell of an echo. Allow me to fix this echo real quick. All right. No echo. Welcome to another shit show. No. What up, though? Who we got going on? D-Line. Django. What's up, bud? Yeah, I always thought this motherfucker off so fucked up. So funny. How about we do this? Highlight these motherfuckers one by one. I need to roll up some too. While I'm rolling up, we got about 5 people in the room. Hey, do y'all watch Pigeons 420? They did a show with Zaza Genetics, dude. And they was talking about breeding. I can't even get this mic together. They was talking about breeding, right? I know Righteous just turned me on to this Zaza Genetics dude, which I don't know. I ain't gonna say I like him or don't like him. He's just there. What up, Cloudy Days? And I would show the clip. It's like 15 minutes, and I really don't feel like showing it that, like, showing 15 minutes worth of clip and shit. But it was just kind of crazy because he was like, not crazy in a bad way, but just the point that I be trying to make. Hold on, I'm rolling up, and y'all don't really want to watch the top of my head while I roll up. But he was talking about how he don't test his genetics, right? And when he said he don't test his genetics, he meant he don't have testers, right? He was like, he don't need testers, this, that, and the third. And they brought on this dude who, oddly enough, Pigeons did, oddly enough, named Chad. No, I haven't did a giveaway in a while. I'm trying to organize something. If this shit, actually, it's funny you should say mention a giveaway. If what I'm trying to get to happens, I'll be giving it'll be a massive giveaway. But right now, it ain't nothing going on. Trying to get Rights to do some shit. Oh, of course they do. But hold on, man. I did not do a good job with this joint, I swear. It's like I cracked under pressure. This motherfucker look like a limp. All right, there we go. All right. Here we go. Finally. Yeah, he was talking about how he don't test his genetics. He don't have testers rather. I don't even mean he don't test his genetics. Cause everybody in the chat went crazy. But he don't have testers, right? Let me turn this music down. He don't have testers. So he had pigeons ended up having this dude on a show named Chad, right? I never really heard of Chad like that. But breeder, old breeder dude. Chad. I could show the clip, but I don't really feel like getting into it like that. I might. It ain't like a whole lot with the clip anyway. But Chad was like, man, you need breeders, and it's hella funny. His name is Chad though. But you need testers, not breeders. I'm tripping. I ain't even lit this shit up. You need testers. You need to have testers because of this, that, and the third, and blase, blase, blase. Right? I agree. I guess it's Chad Westport. I guess I don't really watch Pigeons or Mr. Grow It or that whole little crew or whatever. It came across my timeline and I only watched the clip. What up, Pip Dog? I only watched the clip. Lord, I can't even talk. I only watched the clip because it came across my timeline and it had dude Zaza Genetics, and to be quite honest, it ain't a lot of like black people that get like a spotlight on a on a level like that with their little click or whatnot, right? So I did a horrible job, guys. So I was watching that clip and that was like saying how you need to have testers and this, that, and the third, right? Um I don't agree or disagree. Um Testers are cool, right? Don't get me wrong. But if you don't have testers or don't have the ability to have testers, then it don't matter. But it got me to thinking about a bigger picture. It's all these like fucking rules. It's like all these like rules when it come to breeding and doing shit and doing this. So even if you had testers, right? What's the number of testers you supposed to have? Yeah, he is corny. He be fucking me up, talking like this and doing all this other shit with the hands. You know, this the way he talk, and it's cool when he gets on there and starts talking like this. Then you already know. Nah, but it's so many rules, right? Okay, so say you got testers. How many testers you supposed to have? It's a fucking rule about that in these people's minds, right? Um, it's a rule, when you do test, how many C's do you test? Do you test like 10 or do you test like 20? Um, if you test 10, you're not really testing, but if you test 25, okay, now you really test. Like it's not a book that a motherfucker wrote that everybody gotta like agree, adhere to. Right. Testing, one, two, three. And that's the whole thing, right? These cats be acting like it's a book that you look at and you gotta know what you're doing and this and the third. Like everybody starts out, yeah, he do sound like freaking so hey bro, I remember like I was watching him because a good buddy of mine, shout out to Kush, he used to watch pictures all the time before he was showing his face. And when he showed his face, I was like, oh my God, corny guy. Yeah, all of them like man, it's like a seven channel click of them cats. You got pigeons, Mr. Grow It, and then the other dude, the stem three. Then you got the high again couple, you know what I'm saying? They're part of that shit. Then you got the home grow dude that just joined the click, right? It's all like, yeah, they are gatekeepers because they're the only people in the community really making any like type of money off of this shit. And this show, right? Because like they cameras are better, their production value is better, and that's because they actually making money and getting money. When you get money, up your channel or you getting any type of donations, anything, your shit should look better. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm gonna say some unpopular shit. What up, Closet Pots? This just me. Yeah, that's probably because they're not black people. But now, here's the thing, um, about it. This statement right here, if you test and you run 20 to 50 beans, hey man, that's cool. Me personally, because we a one man band over here, what I try to do is pop a pack. You know what I'm saying? I pop a pack. I try to have the usual experience that the end user will have, right? I try to at least pop a pack of everything. Sometimes I double back and pop two, but that's just me. And when you making certain amount of shit, you don't have a lot of time to drop 20 or 30 beans. Now, if I'm pheno hunting, I'll drop more beans than if I'm testing, right? Because if I'm pheno hunting, I'm hunting some shit, right? But I don't ever drop a large amount of anything because 20 beans, okay, yeah, I don't ever drop a large amount of anything like that. What I end up doing is I pop a pack or two. Usually, if I have a good experience or a decent experience, or I pop would be the equal to a pack. You know what I'm saying? If I have a good experience or the shit is decent, I let it out. A lot of times I grow the shit out. Y'all, I be growing it out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the couple Patreon members that I do got left. Them motherfuckers are dropping like shoe flies. But I'm gonna put some more shit together. I know I gave y'all the shit for the year, but I'm still gonna put some more shit together because I appreciate whatever it is y'all donating. You feel me? But no, I usually try to pop like 2 packs if the shit run well. I release it. Sometimes I pop some shit and don't like it. It don't harm or do anything. Everything is cool. And I just don't like it, so I just don't release it. But that's only happened like a couple times. I would love to have the space to do that. if I if I am able to change the situation that I'm in. Nope, I did not. And to be honest, man, I actually forgot all about that pack. I had so much shit happen. But after the show, I'm gonna put it in the mail and it'll be going out tomorrow. Remind me of what it was. See, I even forgot what the fuck it was. But yeah. Actually remind me in the Patreon and re-put your address in the Patreon. So I get that. I'm sure I got a bubble mailer. Yeah, you're gonna want that for sure. That's one of the ones you're gonna want. Especially I'm gonna show you in a minute, which brought up another interesting question that I had with Righteous, right? Because I'm growing his CC. So the question that I asked Righteous was, "Hey, you grew CC. When is it done? Did you have a quick move in Pheno, or was it actually 9 weeks? When was it done?" And I don't want to misquote what he said, but he said something like almost I can't even really remember because I'm high now. Almost like it kind of the like it depend, right? You could take it at this time and you could take it at that time, right? My thing is like everything got a day when it's done, right? So it's like this, right? This how I look at it anyway. Yo, the first date that you can pull some shit is like, yo, yeah, that shit done. You could pull it. But when we say done, we mean like the classic week 9 done, how the shit look at the end of week 9, right? That's what I mean. Is it done? Because a lot of things you can pull at week 8 that should go 9, right? But we know they not done. We just know hey, it kind of look done or whatever, right? So like a lot of people don't believe that this shit that's actually done in 8 weeks, right? A lot of people don't believe that this shit actually done in 7.5 weeks, right? So my question was like, yo, that I just asked him, how do you know when it's done? Not the earliest that you can pull it, but when it's done, because some of us still pull out the scope, some of us don't. Some of us be like, okay, we look at it, it looked good enough. But when do you know if that shit is actually done? You know what I'm saying? Or you one of those people that are is like, I don't believe it is no such thing as an 8 week strain. I believe people pull it 8 weeks, and I believe shit is good, but I believe every 8 week strain is better at 9 weeks, right? Me personally, if we judging by the trichomes, personally, I've always been like this too. I want everything cloudy with like only like 1% amber, right? Because I already know that when it's at its cloudiest point, that's the THC. When it's amber, that's when the shit has, split open, if you will, and turned into CBN, I think it is, right? So what I shoot for is everything 100% cloudy. And usually if you get 100% cloudy on your whole plant, you're gonna have like, 1% amber, 2% amber, maybe 1% clear. But I try not to have no clear at all though. Ladies and gentlemen, Stone and streaming clips. Be sure and sub up to Stone and streaming clips, clipping every motherfucking thing. If I'm eager to chop, it's 8-9, but if I want that night, I go 10-12. Now, see, this is an interesting topic, Django. I feel like it's certain strains that actually is night, and they at week 9. So I feel like, to me, if a strain is intended to be a knockout strain, that strain gonna be a knockout strain when it's 100% cloudy and like I was just saying, 1% amber. The longer you let shit go, the more sleepier it'll make you, right? But when I harvest, I'm always talking about, to me only, the optimal THC level for what the strain is intended to do is going to be when everything is cloudy. And if that's week 10, cool. If that's week 8, cool. If that's week 7, cool, right? I'm gonna light this shit up and we're gonna get ready going here. And I'm gonna show you these plants, right? But it was just an interesting topic though. Cause when is your shit done? We know everything got a harvest window, but is that earliest moment in your harvest window when it's done? Or is that at the earliest point that you can actually take it? And that last part of the harvest window is like what he talking about, Django, right here, that 12 weeker. You know what I'm saying? 9-10 seems to be the sweet spot. It depends on the I found it depends on the strain. If you got a strain that run a little quicker and that strain get crossed with something else, and then that strain get crossed with something else, it still could pop back out in the lineage, that original thing that only went god damn 10 weeks. Most when it leaves are yellow, it's time to chop. Yeah, okay. Everybody do it a little different. T say 10 weeks on everything, huh? 9-10. Yeah, I know people that I don't give a fuck what it say. They going 9-10 no matter what. For me personally, one of the factors that I look at when it don't got no more white hairs, right? When it ain't got no more white hairs, I'm like, okay, it don't have no more white hairs, and then I might give it a week past that to see if it like fatten up or anything like that. Usually when it stop fattening up or like more about the shake, because I had some heat issues in this 10, y'all. We gonna see in a minute. That's why I'm gonna grow a lot of this shit again. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. That's why I'm gonna grow a lot of this shit again. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can't highlight comments no more, but y'all can still. I think y'all should still be able to hear me. Hold on. Let me move the whole control center. All right, motherfuckers. Hopefully, hopefully y'all can see. Now it's a bunch of shit in this tent. And all this shit. We've been flushing because we in week 8 now, right? So we've been flushing the last, I don't know. And when I say flushing, I mean not feeding anything and constantly making sure that they, you know, are getting wet, right? But we got some shit in here. I'm gonna show you, in my opinion. And I took out the scope. Scope wise, I could take this. I got one plant in here. Scope wise, I could take right the fuck now, right? But again, we still flushing, whatever. I got some shit that look like it'll be done at the end of week 8, but it's still gonna go down. A majority, like then it's only one thing in this tent that ain't gonna go down. Only one thing. Right? So if I can move the comments off my screen so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Everything looking pretty good, right? I am not pleased with how this look on camera, but this motherfucker pretty big. I think personally, I think a lot of this is heat. It looked like a bomb exploded on that motherfucker. That's that's a hell of a little color. That's the Gary Coleman time strawberry frosted donut right there. Pinot number 3. I don't think I'm gonna keep this Pinot, but cool looking. We got the other half of the plant, right? Cause it's just all one plant. But this strain in particular, pretty big. Then over here, we got another strawberry frosted donut times Gary Coleman. Again, it was top 1, so that's on the same plant, right? Pretty big plant, but you can look at that plant. Yeah, this week and next week it'll be done for sure. That poor specimen of a plant right there is banana cream saver. Super duper finicky plant. I mean, super duper finicky. So, yo, be careful when you got it. It got way too close to the light. As you can see, that's the light right there. I bent it down and still got too close. So, flip that motherfucker early. Um, this still the same plant right here. This is one of my favorites. This is the Jealousy times Strawberry Frosted Donut times Cherry Garcia. Number 3. But this the one that got the terps like the burnt rubber. I don't even know where that came from. But if you're looking at this plant, this would be one of the ones I'll be like, yeah, that's gonna be done by the end of this week. Right? Just looking at it. But it'll go to all 9 for sure. We got another Cherry Garcia times well, I ain't gonna say the whole name. That's a banana cream saver. Another one right here. That'll go the whole 9. I didn't like the structure on this plant at all. Out of this, right here we got a CC, right? Oh shit, good size. Going to do that on the side. So I'm thinking, me personally, I'm thinking that's from heat. Because if I look down here, that ain't so much the structure, right? Down there. This the only thing in here that's gonna be done. That's gonna really be done at the end of the week, like for real. This the keeper Pinot right here. See if I can get it better down below. This the one I like the most. It's got like a slight little light purple tinge to it. It's decent size little cola, very solid. I like it. That's probably one of my most favorite things in the tent. That's probably the biggest thing in the tent right there. If we move around, it's another strawberry frosted donut times Gary Coleman right here. All of them are get really big, as you can see. This all on the same plant. This that other pheno down here. Like it's crazy because these two are the same thing, but they look so fucking different. That one on the right looked done. You could tell that one got more time, but again, they're the same phenotype. I mean, not the same phenotype. They're the same being, same line, right? So I just like that one the best right there. Then this plant got cooked pretty good. I don't like the structure of it, but it did get cooked pretty good. Stretchy. Anyway, that's the jealousy. Time strawberry frosted donut time. Cherry Garcia. Bad pheno, I don't like it. But this and that are the same thing, just different phenotypes. I got another one of those somewhere, so I can show you the average. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that one. Way back there in the back. Cause I ain't pulling these hoes out no more. O'Miller, yeah, I heard O'Miller gets off. All right, so that's that. This shit got the rest of this week and into next week. Looking okay over there. Then over here, in the 4x4, what once was even is no longer even. um, yeah, everything got uneven, as you can see. We started out nice and even, and shit, just certain shit just shot up, even on a plant by plant basis, because there's only six in here. But like certain parts of certain plants, because let's see, that's a quadrant. Then we got that's all one plant right there. That whole that whole thing. Then we got another plant, another quadrant over there. And if you come over here, it's another plant over there. That's one. Another one. That's one. And that's one. We got two. What do we got over here? We got two Mr. Big Stuff crossed with strawberry frosted donut, which I question. I think that plant got cross pollinated. I'm gonna see though. I got to pop some more of those. We got another phenotype of blue magic times strawberry frosted donut, which look like structure wise, this is probably gonna take from the strawberry frosted donut side. I'm looking at it already. It's kind of wiry, kind of reminding me of how this one is. It's blue magic times strawberry frosted donut, right? Which is weird because that's got a blue magic is lilac diesel times high octane. I think this got the high octane structure. It smelled like high octane. It did really smell like it at first a lot, but this the same thing as that. Just a different phenotype. So uh we gonna see what it do. Twisted Roots, what's up? Dog, is this the same Twisted Roots from a long ass time ago? That was cool with E Money? I think that nigga name was Twisted Roots, I don't know. But yeah, so we got like quadrants in this each plant got its own little part in here, so we pretty packed up. I think this is week the we in the beginning of week three. The beginning of week three over here. I think I'm not. I gotta look on the calendar. I'm not sure. Yeah, that motherfucking strawberry frosted donut will get you get the steaks ready for sure. This is the high octane structure. Strawberry frosted donut will do that too. Like look at this shit leaning all over like that, leaning over like that. High octane used to do that, and I used to not like it. Look at that shit. High octane used to do that, and I used to not like it, but I absolutely, positively, Absolutely. Look at this shit, dog. I can't wait for this shit to be over. This shit leaning like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Look at that, all out the 10 shit. This is that Cedric Sabalas again. Looking pretty damn good, smelling good, right? The old me would have harvested this at the end of week 8. The old me. Because again, by the end of the week, this motherfucker will look like it's ready to go. But I know it's not. We still got some shit, some hairs going on right there. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be it. Like I said, I think by the end of week 8, by the end of this week, we probably won't have none of them hairs. It's still gonna go 9 though. But on something like this, where it like really ain't no hairs, that shit is really gonna be done by the end of the week for sure. Like no lie. Yeah. Hey, glad you stopped through though, right? Yeah. Righteous ain't playing this shit. I played this commercial earlier with the spray and shit. So look at this shit. Like this plant, like this Gary Coleman time strawberry across the donut. This one literally went crazy right here. Cause it's the same. Like I said, this the same plant. That's the same plant as this plant. Like that motherfucker went crazy. Like these two on the same fucking plant. They went nuts. And they're the only ones that did that. They're the only ones that did that knobby shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so look, here's my thing. Like, that pot ain't big. That is a gallon wide. That's a gallon tall. Some of these in that this motherfucker's in a half gallon pot. I mean, and goddamn, look what it did. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you get a bigger pot, you'll get a bigger plant, but you gotta veg longer and grow it longer. But if you fucking only growing your plant, it's only gonna veg 30 days or 6 weeks. Yeah, you could do it in a 1 gallon pot, cause it ain't even gonna be in that bitch that long. Yeah, that one got cooked. As you can see, it's close to the light too. Sensitive plant, but I think a lot of this heat. I think heat actually did it. We gonna see. Cause I cut clones, so all of these clones right here are labeled and shit. So we'll see. Hey, it's crazy because I got enough ambient light from both of these tents. And look at this fucking nonsense over here. Man, look at this nonsense, dude. This is the shit. First of all, let me show y'all the ugly duckling. Look at that shit there. That's an ugly phenotype. It's not just because it was in there either. That's just an ugly ass phenotype. And I'm gonna let it grow. But I got other shit that's look, it's packed this plant packed in there. That plant packed in there and it look alright. See what I mean? So it's not like, oh, that plant look bad because it was packed in there. No, that plant looks bad because it is a shitty pheno of Mac. But everybody been telling me about this phenotype and just letting it grow and do its thing. So we gonna see. But man, this shit in here is like a virtual clown car. I mean everything looked pretty alright to be packed in like that, but I did some crazy ass bonsai ass training with that shit in there. We got all types of shit in there. But the shit just came on. But hey, my shit run on like I think it's 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, or some shit like that. But yeah, we got a bunch of shit stuck up in here. So look, this the next run that's gonna go in there and replace that. And like, if the pot is all the way full like that, I ain't gonna even transplant it. It's going right in there, just like that, in the fucking 1 gallons, and that's how we gonna rock. But if it's something like that needs some soil in it, I'll top it off and then I'm gonna put it in there anyway. But the ones that's going in there, they'll be in bigger plots because it'll be like less of them. And I mean, I guess y'all right, cause shit, those plants hella bigger than those over there, hella bigger. But I took my time and trained them and grew them out. So, but they are a lot considerably bigger. So it's definitely something to that bigger roots, bigger fruits thing. Let me excuse me while I pack these plants back in here. Oh, I need to water that one. That's one of the ones I didn't care about. The phenotype I didn't like. That's my nutrient drawer. It was a broke dresser, so I used it as a nutrient motherfucking case. Oh, let me put Big Bertha back in there. That's that banana beignet times which I haven't named that either. That's that banana beignet times Cherry Garcia. I gotta put some water in this. Hold on real quick. Cause that shit gonna droop if I don't. Yeah, that shit was gonna droop. Man, that's gonna be terrible to get out of. That's gonna be horrible to get out of that shit out of there. Look at that shit. And I don't believe in like yo-yos and holding your shit up. What? I don't even know what part which plant is this? Oh, that's this plant. I think, yeah. I don't even believe in yo-yos and hold oh, alright. This shit just hard to do on your cell phone when you hitting the chat. I was trying to read what the chat said and then I hit the wrong fucking button. Everything's cool. Streamlab don't give a fuck what I believe. It's like a clown car putting them puzzle pieces. Oh my god. It is. Guys, here's the thing. In here, we really like in terms of this tent right here, like I really want this shit to finish, not because hey I want some weed, cause I do, but bro, we are like literally running, and I can't really go up no more cause my situation is so we like getting out of time, and this goes back. That's the small shit back there that I cut them clones from. So like, yo, I mean, yeah, everything good and green. And inverse square law, the closer they get to this light, the more I gotta cut it down so everything does stay nice and green. But damn, at what cost? Because now I have some shit done. Ooh, I need to water like a motherfucker. Ooh. Yeah, that's the problem when you got little plants. Oh, that needs to be watered too. Food sodas, I mean, that got to be watered today, like instant. It don't look bad though. It need to be watered. It's that plant right there. That shit need to be watered instantly though. And I feel kind of bad. I feel like I should water that bitch now. Y'all ever feel like that? Y'all like, yeah, I need to water, and then you just don't. Oh man, ain't no mic. I'm definitely high for sure. Hold on, man. Fuck, I gotta get these plants. So I can't. Like I made a mistake of looking down there. So hold on. Hold on, real quick. Very, very, very delicate. How I gotta get these motherfuckers out of here. If I showed y'all how many plants was actually in here, y'all be like, God damn. Oh no. Oh wow. This is kind of good. Man, the plants that need water and wood in a fucking back, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they, okay, there we go. I was making some progress. Hold on, y'all. Have fun. Okay, so all of this shit was like in there, right? This the only one that looked like it could have definitely used some more space, but I had all these motherfuckers packed in there. I don't even know what this plant is. I had to put it as question mark. I cloned it as question mark as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Oh shit. This plant looks pretty good. I had to water. I gotta water this one right here. And then I gotta water that crazy looking motherfucker right there. And then, then I gotta fit all these bitches back in there, right? Yeah, I'm high, of course. I think I don't have to water that one. Let's move that. Then I got some over there too, but we're going down there, hide down. That's pretty much what we gotta do. Throw that motherfucker back over there. You get back over there in that corner. This is St. Louis ribs. I actually gotta get the camera up. St. Louis ribs. I actually had to go back to that. So lemon punch. I actually want to do something with that. I was gonna kill that plant, but I figured fuck it. Why kill it? Okay, my bad. All right. This is a slow growing ass Mac right there. So that's not gonna make the cut this round. That's another Mac that probably will make the cut. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get some water real quick for this. Let's go get some water today. Great water. All right, I am back. Okay, so I had to give him some water. Them motherfuckers was bone dry. And I really just gave them a little water because I'm gonna have to water everything in like I don't know, another day. Right? So y'all thought I was high as fuck, boy. I almost went to sit down and wasn't no chair there. That would have been awful because y'all would have heard a loud noise. All right, had to get my chair though. Yeah, so the tricky thing is waiting on that shit to get done so I can get all of these motherfucking plants. That is just the ugly. Ugh. Hey, yo, but that plant stink like a motherfucker. But that is just the ugly fucking stuff. I swear. Not even lying. Top. Usually I got these saucers right here, right? So what I'll do is I make up 5 gallon buckets of water. Because my pots are so small, I do have to feed or water or some type of liquid, whatever you choose. Something got to hit these plants every other day. And if the temps are very high or the plant's a heavy eater, it might be every day. So that's a bad thing. The good thing is 5 gallons will feed this whole tent, right? Because the pots are so small. So I top feed in my this used to be a bus stop when I used to work at a restaurant many years ago. But I feed them in this, and I feed them until I get runoff. Right. Once they start getting runoff, I move them to the saucer. Right. To let them like finish, and then I move them back in the tent. But I always feed until runoff. And the only time my plants get water, because usually it's like feed, feed, feed. Oh man, I that plant, yeah. Cause usually something like that, cloudy. Usually something like that, I would have just got rid of. I would have called way in the beginning, right? Cause it already grows slow anyway, right? It already grows slow anyway, and just the way this plant grow. If I just showed you this plant, especially being packed in here with all these other plants, it would lead you to believe, oh man, you're just doing something wrong, or it's a deficiency. And it's like, nope, it is not a deficiency. That is literally the way this plant just grows. I didn't do anything to it. This is what it is. It's a Mac. It smell like onions, right? Wrinkly leaves. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't do. This plant is just like that. So it's crazy, right? That's the regular Mac. Still a gang of leaves. That's the regular Mac. That's like the onion Mac. So I don't know. I'm just growing it just to see. I did not clone it. Right on, Debo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We ain't doing shit anyway. We ain't doing shit anyway, but just trying to fit this clown show back in here. Just talking a little bit of shit. We ain't doing much of nothing. Ain't no topics or nothing like that. So you good. Just appreciate you sliding through, bro. Yeah, I gotta fit all of this bullshit back up in there though. And it will. But it's going right in there, so I just need that shit to hurry up. Fuck. I'm gonna clean up the most of them got the bottoms cleaned up because I took clones from the bottom of most of these, and the ones I took top clones from are still in cups. And yeah, the top clones look weird as hell, but they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Once I can get them, once I get all these motherfuckers moved up, then I'm gonna pop some more seeds to go with that run, cause this is that like that right there is the that's the newest thing I got right now. The sour diesel time strawberry cup. We'll get that a go and see how it go. Um, I cloned it already, no matter what. So we'll see. Hopefully, I like it. And I got two unknown things in here, which they look good. That's some unknown shit. I can't remember what it was. So I hit it with the question mark, and we'll see. Cause I lost the tag, and I was popping a lot of shit. I think I'm gonna like all of strawberry frosted donut crosses, so I can say that. The Cherry Garcia is gonna depend on what I crossed it with, is what I'm noticing. That Blue Magic Time Strawberry Frosted Donut, like, cause a lot of this shit ain't been named, cause y'all watching me grow through it. Cause like I said, with the exception of like the 5 or 6 Patreon people that I got, nobody ain't seen this shit grown down. I just noticed that that plant that I tried to train, I actually broke. But it's cool because I don't really like that phenotype anyway. So we just gonna go on here, this right here. We'll just go on here and just take that all the way off. I'm gonna come back in there and clean that up with some scissors, but yeah, we took that on all right. Because we didn't even need that on this plant anyway. That plant already looked good and even and uniform. But I ain't growing that phenotype no more. That's a lot. That's a look. That's an awesome phenotype in veg, and I'm hoping that I just grew the other phenotype like wrong, but I know for a fact I'm not gonna like that structure because I don't like the structure of what it is in the other tank. I just don't. Even when it looked better, I'm still not gonna like the structure, right? And the sad thing is that plant clone real good. It grow really aggressive, but that phenotype sucks. But the other two phenotypes are super good. That phenotype sucked though. So it's gonna make me pop more. Uh, that'll probably be the last thing I release because I want to pop some more and see what's gonna be if I pop 5. What's gonna be the more common phenotype? You know what I'm saying? Now I still cloned everything, so if that undesirable phenotype is the one that is the most common, then I'll just back cross the 2 varieties that I like. Yeah, man, that motherfucker, it do what it do now. I do. It's a lot of different. It can be some different phenotypes of that, but mostly it's just gonna be like fucking wiry. It's just gonna be wiry. It's gonna be worth it, but it ain't gonna. It's gonna be wiry. Now I don't use silica and no shit like that. So, all right, let me move this clown show back in here because I know these plants are done. Bear with me 1 second, guys, so I can try to kind of get ready to think about trying to close the show out. Oh Lord. Yeah, we need to hurry up and get some space up in this motherfucker, bro. If y'all even knew the manipulation that I gotta do to get this shit back in here. Uh, do that like that. Where's Big Birthday? Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Almost done. Not really, but we getting there. There's Big Birthday. All right. Do that like that. Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. If I had to, I could probably get had to, I could probably get like 2, 3 more plants in there for real. If we being honest. Like I said, got a big ass gap right there and everything back in there. That'll get closed up when I close the tent. But yeah, everything little hole right there, but yeah, everything back in there. I still gotta get that one some water. This is the only this the CC. This I had to clone the CC, so I get that shit enough time to come back up. I will actually end up once this get bigger. What I'll do is I'll take this and bend it down that way, like that, to even it out, and then I'll top both sides. But the CC clones, yeah, these two right here are the CC. I took some healthy clones of certain shit, like that's how I took the clones. So. Let me make sure I put this shit back here, because usually if I don't put all the plugs back in there, y'all know what'll happen. You guys know the rest. Yeah, buddy. We got everything back in. Yeah, you don't got a top. You strawberry frosted donut. You don't got a top. It'll end up. It's a poor example, but it'll kinda do like this plant here, where like you don't top it, but it's got all these tertiary branches coming off of it. But they'll be a little stronger than this. This really got the. This crazy because high octane is the granddaddy of this plant of this cross. Not even the fucking parent. And neither one of the parent, well, the parent that I used that had the high octane cross didn't even look nothing like high octane at all. So it's just fucking crazy that this plant look exactly like the high octane look. I mean, exactly. It's just more frosty, and it's not quite as bad because the other high octane plant, the whole plant did that. The whole fucking plant just did that. This ain't that bad, but it took after that. But man, if it smoked anything close to the high octane, I'd be so happy. Hey, it would. That's gonna be the plan coming up. Some of this shit was a trial run. Over here, I just want to see what would happen if I got it wide and branched it out. Uh, man, and some of this shit, which let me see if I can move. Okay, that's the one. And then you get up in there, so you can kind of see all of them more about this size right here. Which, if we being honest, this is about the correct height that I would like my plants to be, which is, you know, significantly shorter than these plants over here. But these are done stretching, and this is what it is, and they should be nice. But we'll. So I put y'all right in the jungle, didn't I? We'll pack these up in here. I believe it or not, I did defoliate. I'm turning this plant right here, try to cover up that hole. There we go. Yeah, I did. I did defoliate, believe it or not. But I was trying something new with these plants, and I want to see. Usually, I take off a lot of fan leaves, right? The whole tend to be looking like that, but this time I didn't. I left on more than I would. So I want to see what happens. A couple of them strains in there. Like again, like I told y'all, I ain't like everybody else and be like, oh man, everything I got is like absolute fire. So a couple of them strains in there I'm not partial to, but it's my second time growing them out. I'm gonna do a better job with them. But you know, shit is what it is. You know what I mean? I give you an example. You take some weed, You quick dry it in the oven. Yeah, it's gonna taste like trash, and it's not gonna quite be what it is. But you do get probably a good enough representation of what it is. It ain't like man, this shit is like great. I mean, of course, it's gonna be great because it's dried properly and did right. But as a poor example, probably because I'm super high. But you know what I mean. Even if I grow it better, it is what it is. And I just don't. I'm not crazy about the frost. But all of them Gary Coleman strawberry frosted donut crosses, I'm crazy about actually. And this is gonna be the only Pinot that I keep right there. That's the only one I'm keeping. Even though shit, that motherfucker nice. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker nice, but I ain't my keeper. Cause all of them pretty much look like that. All of them, but don't none of them look like that. So maybe y'all have a different experience, and I get like some pictures or some shit like that. And then maybe release that shit or do something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited about that CC too. Great, great structure. I'm trying to get him to do some type of giveaway on Stone and streaming. We got to get the viewers up though. He gonna get the clips and channel going. I'm gonna start linking everything in the motherfucking description and shit. Cause like a lot of people already got CC that watch our shit, right? Man, look, if you got that shit, you need to pop that shit. Cause y'all seen what that shit doing. Y'all see what it's doing in that little bitty ass half gallon pot. You know what I'm saying? Smallest motherfucking pot in there. That rim right there is the cup. So that's the top of the cup that it was in. You feel me? He's doing work over here. That's the lower. You know what I'm saying? Doing work. That's the lower, the bottom lower. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lean that motherfucker up against this cell. So I gotta lean it like that. And then this plant, from this shit over here, I just gotta try to. That's why this motherfucker's gone at the end of the week. I already scoped it out. That's another reason why it's my keeper because it's the quickest moving one in here. I actually looked at the magnifying glass and everything. Y'all would have been proud of me. I might consider that. We'll see. I trust my patrons, so I'm just thinking about doing something like that, but we'll see. I don't want to say some shit that I can't hold myself to. Not at all. That's why I don't do clones, man. It's too hard to do clones. It's too hard because you gotta come get the motherfuckers, and it's a life. Seeds are so much easier because it ain't alive. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna go back to the control center so I can end this out. Uh, I think, like I said, I think this is week. God damn, it just looks so uneven. It started out so even. That's like week three. This week eight over here, and like I said, when we come back next week, that bitch won't be there, but everything else will be there, falling over and looking ugly because it'll be in the last week of leaves and shit. You know how I go. Leaves look all terrible and shit. You already know. Hold on, alright. Then we need to get rid of this clown show over here. So doop doop doop. Oh shit. All right. Look like I ran everybody off with my rambling, guys. All I did was ramble in that bitch. Yeah, I know. Man, you know what? It irritates me that I can't highlight what y'all are saying. Cause like I'm a dude. I don't know if y'all, well, how would y'all know this? Y'all not here. But most of the TV I watch is YouTube, right? So a lot of the times if I'm watching somebody live and I'm gonna try to do this tomorrow. That's what y'all can hold me to. I want to start. I need to learn OBS. Um, a lot of times the chat is not on the fucking screen. You know what I mean? Um, the chat ain't on the screen, so like it's hard for me to follow along what motherfuckers is saying because I wasn't there live. So I try to highlight everything. Plus, I want to make motherfuckers feel like they are involved in the show. I'm trying to think. What the fuck did I? How did I? How did I even end this motherfucker last time? What? What did I play? Oh, I didn't play nothing. I didn't. I was like, all right, guys. We are probably about to end this thing. That is true. Well, this has been another good Gordon update. Because I wouldn't call this a show. This is just a tent tour and a rant. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's a cloudy, but believe me, that's not optimal. I got a problem where I do shit like clone things 2 and 3 times, and I shouldn't, and then I don't kill things. It's like, oh, I got 4 clones, and I only needed 1, and I just end up with that bullshit like how I got. That's how I end up with phenos that I don't even like or things I don't even like because I clone them before I even smoke them because I don't know, just in case. Because I lost so many good things. That is none other than Stoned and Streaming Clips. Yeah, you stupid son of a bitch. That's my favorite part of the song right there. You stupid son of a bitch. But yeah, this is a good update, dog. I'm glad y'all came out and showed up. Cause today I do an update and it be like me and 2 other people, I'll probably stop doing this shit. But this might turn into something, who knows? Now my homeboy do. Started streaming clips. Sub up, cause he gonna take the shows and make them into clips and other shit. And he definitely ain't scared. He's not scared. Oh yeah, I did play Highway to Heaven. As y'all can guess, he make all of the clips and shit. So I don't have anything, and I refuse to like use anything that we use on the show on her. But one thing that I get to do, because he don't never let me do it on the show. I get to do shit like I get to do shit like this.
as I'm blowing through the bomb. You niggas funny thieves.
Now, ain't it amazing that the same person that made the last song is also the same person that made this song?
Turn the grow lights down just for ambiance. Mingle with the players, killers, hustlers, dapper dons. Quick flights, long nights, it's only carry on. Ballin' since high school, lower Marion. The tree, all fire, taste the variance. Parlez-vous France? Well, you can call me Pons.
Pons.
Roll 'em out of the jar, Carte Blanche. Cause Simon says, nigga, like Pharaoh Monch, I'm a double joint roller. New strain holder, Sir Charles O. Miller,
Definitely do.
Viola. I'm a dank tree grower. Catch me in the loafers with the toaster. New whip, got the big
Lopez with the toaster.
and I'm going all fast in it. The cannabis game, I'ma make me a splash in it. No fish bowl, the windows are tad tinted. We own, we buy. Trying to stuff me a stash in it. It's not how you start, but you can't have a bad finish. Digital insides, the seed got a blood finish.
See, he actually got talent.
Even thug how we thug with it. Your mouth, I leave blood in it for having some mud in it. Really, no matter the whip we in.
I was trying to get him to make a video to this.
You got it, okay, alright, well get me then. You ain't slick, motherfucker, try to slip that in. Threw a punch, weaved it, I slipped it then. Somehow they gon' say right, then flipped again. For stabbing you in your neck like an EpiPen. Leave your lungs void of all oxygen. I don't really care about nothing. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, it is. I feel like he'd be scared to try, but when he try, yeah, I like both songs too. With the sword. With the sword. Alright, we finna close this shit up for real. I don't have anything to play, but what I will do is this. It has been a great show. Ladies and gentlemen, if we had any ladies, thank you for coming out. I will see all y'all on Sunday at 2 p.m. Central. If not, I will see you all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Appreciate you motherfuckers for coming out.
It's the rap for